Hello, Vidargavia here, and welcome to this Minecraft 1.14 Simple Steampunk House Tutorial. Yeah, look at this house. I am trying to develop a little bit of a new style here and kind of redefine for myself what a steampunk house would be in Minecraft. And this is my first attempt anyway. You can probably expect even a couple more of these coming along. And yeah, so this is a small steampunk house. It's very basic, and it's like the start of it is basic, and then it sort of goes a little bit nuts and bonkers towards the end here. But we'll go through it block by block so that you can build it too. These are the main materials. It is stripped spruce, and it is dried kelp. It's spruce. It is smooth sandstone stairs. Look at these. This is a new 1.14 block. It's very cool, actually. I wanted to use it. We can add the acacia stairs as well to the blocks. We have some spruce trapdoors and some spruce slabs. So as you can see, very spruce heavy with a dash of sandstone, dash of acacia, and I want to talk about these as well, the stone bricks first before we start building the house. So in Minecraft at the moment there is no good block for metal, right? So iron blocks, well, they look kind of rubbish, to be honest. They look like highly polished iron or something like that. But I want a steampunk iron, yeah? I want the nitty-gritty, the sheet metal, maybe even kind of rusty and stuff like that. And so for all steampunk purposes, stone brick means iron. Alright, and we need to come up with, as well, for this kind of style, we need to come up with something that means copper. So if you have any suggestions for that, let me know in the comments, guys. Let me know in the comments. Yeah, so this is the house, guys. But before I forget, yeah, please subscribe to the channel for more build tutorials. There's also redstone tutorials. There's let's plays. There's all sorts. There's even some other games and some other games coming up as well. Yeah, new and exciting games coming up. But let's leave it at that for now. Do go and subscribe to my channel and let's build this house. So to start off this house, you need a 7 by 7 base. So it's 7 across and 7 across the other way. And as you can see, that's going to become significantly bigger up top. So do give yourself some space. You start off with your stripped spruce. 1, 2, 3, 4 up, like that. Yep. All the corners. Go for all the corners, and then we're going to have some in the middle as well here in a minute. I'm going to put, I think, 2 here. 2 beams here. This is going to be where our door is. And then on the other side, you can do a little bit what you want. But if you want to have, for instance, a window here, I would put them like that and leaving a 3 gap for the windows. Around the back here, I don't think we're going to have any windows, but we're going to have a feature over here on the left-hand side, so we can go up maybe in the middle like that again. And on this side, let's say that we plan for some feature over there, over that way. So up 4 like that. Now fill all the rest in with your kelp blocks, except where you're going to have windows and things like that. So for instance here, we want to have a door right there. So we put an upside down slab of this very nice smooth sandstone right there. And then we build up the rest. You don't need to have too many windows on the bottom. But we can try and put one here, for instance. Put a slab there and then go 2 up and put another slab there like that. Now steampunk builds, you want them to sort of be kind of organic and not haphazardous, yeah? So they've sort of evolved from, you know, patchwork and starting with something small and going bigger and bigger as your needs expand. So I like the idea of it being the smallest kind of at the bottom and then growing bigger and bigger as you go further out. Now, next step here is to build some sort of supports for the top floor or the next floor. So place some stairs like that on all the beams. Same on the other side, on the back of the house, just a stair like that. And then on the short sides, we want the beams to go out a little bit further. So you place a stair on the second block down like that. You place a slab on top of that, slab out, and like that. Let's do that again, guys. Stair on the second block from the top, grab your slabs, put a slab on top, slab out, slab on top, slab out. And one more time. Stair, slab, slab, slab on top, and slab out. And when you're done, the beams should look something like that. Now, you can be fancy as well, and this is a matter of preference. You can remove that slab and put a normal stair there instead. You decide for yourself which look better. Let's go with this for now. And then you need to come over to the other side here and do exactly the same thing. Sorry, exactly the same thing like this. On all the beams, oh, we did stairs, didn't we? On all the beams, put the stairs and the upside down stairs, and then go on with the slabs out from that like that. Yep, so when you're done with that, it should look something like this. It looks very snazzy indeed, guys. Now you want to take your stripped spruce again, and you want to go to the left side of the house, build out one like that, and this is going to be our cross beam here for the second floor, and just plonk it all down to the end here, not all the way out, so just to the end here. And then your cross beam is going to come here like that, and like this. And the reason we're leaving this is because here is where we want to have the balcony in a minute. So then you go back with your cross beam like this, all the way out, and then across to where we started. Now you are going to have beams coming out here, but you're going to have them on top of these pillars here. So just plonk them down, coming out like that, and then across like this. And when you're done with that, you should have a structure that looks much like this one. So continuing on with the beamage here, go to the corner again and go up 5 blocks this time. So one more than we did on the bottom floor. And then the same on the other corner here, 5. And then we need to prepare for this outcropping here. So we need to put a beam 1 in from that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then another one on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's where we're going to have this, this thing poking out later on. But we'll get to that in a minute. On the other sides here, you can do pretty much what you want, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the corner. And then some of this is going to disappear, because as you can see, we have a little tower here as well. But I would worry about that later. You can always remove things, you can do things like that. I was thinking maybe we should have a window over here. So let's put one in the middle here, like that. And then you can do one here as well if you so want. On the back here, we can maybe try and have a window in the roughly in the middle. So leave a gap at 2, and then plonk down another beam, and then leave a gap at 2 here as well. That will be here. That's too much. So there, like that, and then of course in the corner like that. We can also put down beams around here, but here we got to realize that we have a door in the middle here, so we can put a beam here, and then next to it as well, leaving a gap of 1 so we can plonk our door down here in a bit. So we said we wanted to have a window here and a window here. Now I'm not sure that's a good idea now that I look on it. Let's move it the other way around, so we have a beam here, then we have a window here, and then we have a beam here. That's because we're gonna have that chimney feature up here later on as well. Alright, when you're done with that, it should look like this. Alright guys, when you're done with this, take your spruce stairs again, and yeah, we're gonna do the outcropping now, so, or the supports for it anyway. So you go from this here beam, out with the stair, out with the stair from that beam too, upside down stair, and there, here, there, and then another upside down stair like that, and then a slab on that stair like that. And this is going to be the base for our outcropping, so we can put beams in place on top of these supports and across like that. Next up, we want to deal with the tower, so go around to the back left corner if you face the house, the front of the house. And from this corner support here, continue with a stair like that, And you can do an upside down stair there for now. That's going to probably change later. And then another stair like that. And then you go around to the back of the house. You leave one gap here, same as here. And then put an upside down stair and a stair, and then another upside down stair like that. And this is going to be the basis of the tower. We can take our stripped spruce and put a stripped spruce on top of that stair and one out. Same on that one, top of that and one out. And then you can see you have a sort of a diagonal gap here. You can plonk stripped spruce down there as well. And then on this pillar you put another one, and on this pillar you put another one. And in the end it should look something like that. Alright, and just to finish this off now, for now, you can take your spruce stairs again. You put a upside down spruce stair there, and another upside spruce stair there, just to cover the gaps there. And just to give it a bit more coherence and support, you put another spruce stair upside down there, and another one there. And there you have it, the basis of the tower as well. On the inside you can already see now that there are too many beams, so you need to remove this beam completely, and you can probably remove this one down to 2 tall, and same with that one down to 2 tall. Alright, we want to continue with the beams here as well for this tower a little bit, so go to the back of the house, and on this block here you need to place 6 more blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. You go on the other side, do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you go with a gap and then place another beam here, and then with a gap on this side and place another beam here. And when you're done, it should look something like that. Now we're gonna have a window here in a bit, and that's gonna be 1, 2, 3 blocks tall, and then we want to have actually a little support beam in the middle here as well after that block. So that is, by the way, 1, 2, 3 on the 4th block up from this block here. And you just place the beams in like that until it looks like this. Alright guys, we need to do the beams on the little outcropping here on the front as well. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yeah, you can do what you want here. As you can see over here, I have a too wide window. I am not completely happy with this window, to be honest. I probably want to remove it like this. Let's do that actually and try it out. Maybe like that, or maybe even have them. Yeah, let's try another thing as well. Oh man, I'm inventing the house now as I go along. So let's put it like that, and maybe put it like this, and like that, like that, and like that. Could be a thing. 2 windows like that. Yeah, you want it to look patchworky anyway, is what I'm saying. Anyway, so for now, let's try something yet again over here. Let's try this, like that. And let's put a window there, a window there, and make them 1 tall each, only like that. How's that? Yeah, we'll do that for now anyway. Right, then once you're done with all these beams and things, you just need to fill in the rest with your kelp block. And for these here, you need to fill it up all the way up to the top here. In point of fact, you can elongate these beams here on the end as well, so that they go all the way up. Because obviously we need to have a roof later on being supported by those beams there. The same goes for all around the house. Just fill in all the rest with kelp blocks for now. And there are some exceptions later on, but we'll deal with them when we come to them. For now, just fill it all in. For the windows, you've placed 1 stair already if you follow the tutorial, but then you need to go up 2 and place an upside down stair. And by the way, I realized that previously in the recording I called these slabs. They're obviously stairs. Alright, when we're done, it should look something like this, except I forgot this bit. There we go. Something like this. Yes, yes. Starting to look like something here. Now you can take your windows already. You need some sort of glass panes. Let's see here. I used orange ones on this house. I think The combination of this sandstone and the kelp is amazing, and the orange just makes it pop even more, I think. There's quite a lot of orange in this sandstone block already. So yeah, that's why I chose that. Let's see what this looks like now then. Yeah, it's not gonna work, is it? Alright. Let's do this instead. We put a window there, or a stair there, and a stair there, but the other way around, please. Like that. And then we don't go like that. Yeah, I think that works. That works fine. Yeah, let's go for that. Now you need to take some spruce again and cover all of these things up on top here of everything with spruce. This is like the top of the house, and everything above it here is going to be roofs and such. Oops. You can even put one on top here if you want, like this. For now. We're going to change that up a little bit later, but for now you can do that. Then it's time to take your acacia wood, acacia stairs, and what we want to do is we want to have a roof coming out like this, like that, and then we want to have another roof coming like this, right? That continues on this side here, over here like that, and then the counterpart to that is here. And that's about it for roofs. Now we want to deal with the tower roof once all the rest of the stuff is done, because that is a little bit complicated. So what you do with these roofs now is you build it out with acacia, upside down, normal, upside down, normal, and so on, until you get to the center here. And this is just sort of the framing for the window. Oh, this is the center. Okay, so then you put an upside down stair facing into the house instead, at the top there. And you do the same on the other side. This is just a straight up normal roof so far. This is the border, and then we're going to fill in the rest with the sandstone block. But of course, as you can see, we're going to come back then and mess it up as well with some iron, some sheet iron that has been used to mend the roof. And then you poke it across like this with the slabs. Well, I'm going a bit too far here, aren't I? And then if we do this side here, with the actual stairs maybe, you can see that we're going to end up running into the tower. So we'll do this side together as well, and then I'll probably do that little roof off camera, the outline of it, and you can see what that is going to look like. So if here we are at the top, now we need to go down like this. And that's actually it for that roof. If we put one there, that'll be weird, because that'll infringe on the tower. Okay, so when you're done, it should look something like this, guys. So you take your smooth sandstone stairs now, and now we need to fill in the rest of the roof. It's it's dirty work, but somebody's got to do it, right? And when I build in survival, I always find that this is what takes the absolutely longest time to do, because it's annoying placing stairs. Yes. But I can't place that one. You see what I mean, right? I misplaced them, I get in too much of a hurry, and it all goes wrong, guys. Where these two roofs meet is fairly straightforward. You just keep going like this. Well, like that. And then around here, you need to fold it around. So once you get to the next level, so to speak, you just fold it around like that. And go to the end. You can go from this side as well. Coming like this. Here we go, folding it around like that. And you need to do that side as well, and leave that one alone for now, because we're going to deal with the tower roof soon. Okay, let's deal with the tower roof. Take some acacia slabs, place them on all of the beams up here, like this. And like that. Yeah, when we come around back here, we need to mirror what we have out front here. So here we see we have 2 on the diagonal, we have 2 on the diagonal here, and here in theory we also have 2 on the diagonal. And so then we need to go, as you can see, 2 on the next step, so like 2 here. And then 2 on the diagonal, we need to remove that stair because it's going to be in the way. And here you see how they sort of start interconnecting these roofs. And then we have a 2 on the diagonal here. And in theory then, the next step of the roof would be like that. So if we did the whole roof, it would look like that. Now we're not going to do the whole roof, but it's nice to have it as a guideline there. On these here, place some stairs facing into this here, into the roof. On the diagonals, place 2 slabs or a 4 block, if you will, like that. On the inside here, you can place upside down stairs on the other stairs to make it a little bit of a smaller square. Not triangle, maybe. Smaller square. And they need to come here as well. Well, they don't need to, but it's nicer. So that it looks like that. Now take your slabs again, build up 2 again on all of these, or take a 4 block. Like that. Place some stairs on top of these. And upside down stairs on the inside, or slabs. Actually, slabs is probably better because it's a 4 wide gap. And the stairs will look funny, like that. And then you can take this top here and do a little bit what you want with it. What I usually do here is I place 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that, or in some other configuration. Actually, let's start maybe over here instead. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that you have the furthest or the tallest part on the inside the center of the roof of the house, if you will. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I hope you understand. Now, for the rest of this, you can remove these temporary blocks that you had, and for the rest of this, we just need to make any holes in the roof disappear. So we need to continue with this roof here, for instance, like that. That means that, and yeah, actually, that's about it. You'd still have a block or a gap here that needs to be covered, and we have the gables as well to cover. We'll do that in just a second. Alright, the gables next. It's just basically kelp blocks. Fill them in all the way up to the nook here, so that there are no holes in the house. And for this part here, it's the same thing. You will have the, well, you will have the spruce come in here. You need to remove that, like that. This gable over on the balcony side needs covering up too. And this outcropping needs to be filled in as well. And there you have that, guys. That's that. Now it's starting to look more and more like this house. It's time to do the balcony next. The railings of the balcony is made out of spruce stairs and slabs. So take your spruce stairs, get to the front of the balcony, place a stair, place an upside down stair, place a slab on top, and a slab going in like that. Now actually, I'll change my mind. You can place a stair going in like that, so that it looks like that. And we go the same way on the other side. So stair facing in towards the house, upside down stair, slab, and then finally a stair even going into the wall here. Now we need to bring it back out again. And so you you stand against the wall and face out from the house towards the horizon, and you put a stair down like that. Put an upside down stair on that. If you have a stair and an upside down stair there, just put the slab on the stair like that instead. That will give you a better height of this roof that we're going to put in here now. Okay, next step, take your acacia wood again and place some stairs going out like that. Now you're going to have a problem with this here stair. If that is annoying to you, it is annoying to me, you have to replace it with a full block like that. And then it's the same type of roof, so it's upside down stair, stair, and so on until you get to the center, and like that. And then you take your slabs and you just go out like that. And actually, we can fill in this roof as well straight away. It's just the same material again, smooth sandstone stairs. Amazing new block in 1.14. Very suitable, I think, for a more optimistic steampunk house. That is what we're building here, an optimistic steampunk house. Okay, let's do a little bit of decoration here now. Take some spruce stairs, spruce fences, and place a railing. Place 2 up top like this, another block like that, or stair even. 2 out, and then fill in the rest all the way up to the nook here. Like that. You get a nice little railing here. You can, if you want to, also place some stairs on the inside here, like that. And you can take your spruce trapdoors, and whenever there's a beam ending, place a trapdoor like that. And so that goes all around the house, of course. So even here, right here, and this will look uneven. That is fine, guys. Not everything has to be symmetrical, especially in a steampunk house such as this. Oops. And you can do the same on the outcropping here. You can do the same on the outcropping here. You can even go like that if you want to. I don't think that's necessary though. I think that sort of covers all of it. And you can go here. You can go here, here as well, and here as well. It just adds a bit of depth, which is kind of needed here, because the walls are just flat walls here. So that's not a bad idea. Next up, you can take some spruce fences or other fences as well. And it's time for some lights here. So we can put them randomly around the build here, just like this. Some lanterns. You can, of course, choose any old lighting you want. I just like the lanterns. I really like them. I think it's like the best block they've added so far in 1.14. Something like that. Now, we need to mess up the roof as well, guys. We need to mess up the roof. Take some random blocks out. And imagine that it's now sheet metal being replacing the nice fancy roof that we had to begin with. You know, when the house was new, it was all shiny and stuff. And then, yeah, then the world happened. And make it not, you know, don't make a pattern out of it. Just be, you know, make sure that it's quite random. Is all I'm saying. And you can go around the entire roof. You can do single ones like this. You can do some fields. You know, you can do all sorts of things like this. Just be, just, you know, fiddle with it until it looks good. That's what I usually try and do. This is what gives it that rough feel that we're striving for in a steampunk house, yeah? Something like that. You will have to fiddle with this until you're happy with it, guys. For now, I think that's enough of that. There is one more thing we need to do, though. We need to have some doors and floors. So, dark oak doors is what I've selected here for this house. And there's just 2 of them like that. I think normal oak planks is good for the floor. So you need slabs and normal blocks. You can just go ahead and place blocks like that. On all of these full blocks where it's leaning on a block, you can place full blocks like there, and not out here, not out here. So on all the other places you place slabs like so. And where's the floor? Here's the floor. Now we're gonna fix something here as well, because obviously, yeah, you see that there's a bit of an issue here. But that's actually not an issue, it's a feature, so bear with me. You need to go out on the balcony as well, guys, and plug the holes here. Just place slabs all over the place, like this. Yeah, starting to look great here now. Okay, so let's return to this here now. We need some oak stairs. So what we want to do is we want to create basically a stair that ends up on this block here, I think, or possibly even on that block. Now let's do it on this block. So you place a stair like that, stair like that. Then we want to actually go up here as well with a stair, because we want to have sort of a half second floor just to add to the flow of the house. This house has a very nice interior. I'll show it to you when we're done with the house. And so this is the top floor here. Now we want the slabs, please. fill all this in. And you want to go to 1 block more than the stair is, like here. You also see here that we can access the tower on this level as well, and that is super interesting. Just continue with the roof, floor even, out like this, until you get to here. Now it's very dark, but you can take these 2 blocks out and place some fences in them instead, and then you have some lights up here as well. Don't take that one out. Ignore that. And you can place some more fences here to give yourself a little bit of a railing. And here we got the flow of the house. We're going to have a stair coming down. Well, not here exactly. Here as well, later on. And if we go on the outside and underside here, you can see that we can still see into the house. Fix it with some kelp and full blocks here. Like that. Okay guys, that is actually the house done. That is the outside done. It is all of these things. The only thing we have left to do is some steampunky type decorations. So we need some stone bricks and stone brick stairs for that. And yeah, I like to have chimneys here. So what we need to do is we need to take our stone bricks, go to next to the door, and put a row in like that. This is some sort of weird chimney. Stair out like that. 2 blocks upside down stair. Sorry, 2 blocks normal stair and then upside down stair. And then go up 2 blocks. Same again. Stair. Upside down stair. And then keep going up and punch through. You can you know, vary the height a little bit there if you want. The next chimney should come 2 blocks out and 1 block up. So on that block there. And then you just continue the same way. 2, remove that, upside down, or normal stair, upside down stair. 2 up, remove that as well. We're just ruthless with the chimney. The chimney comes before everything. And bring this up, oops, a couple of blocks higher than the other one. Now you can look at this one here and you can say to yourself, well, we want to probably bring it in, you know, through this beam and down. So you punch out some blocks, you do a stair there and continue down like that. Yeah. And that is the chimneys on that side. If we go around the back of the house, we can also add the campfire, well, the smoke effect and that lot. We just basically put a block there in a sort of a diamond pattern. Then we put an upside down stair. Continue with this here. Another upside down stair needs to go on that block there, like that, and then bring it up like this. And you can bring it to different heights, like this. Oops, removed a bit much of the floor maybe. I actually prefer, I think, to have it in line with the roof like that. Then you take your campfire, place it down in the bottom there, and you have a little nice smoke effect as well. Okay guys, the house exterior is finished. We have a basic interior. Now look at how you can decorate this house. So here we have one I made earlier, as it were. First of all, I made it really rough around the outside here. We have some bamboo, just because I like it. If you don't want the bamboo to grow indefinitely, put a block above it, or do as I did here and put a piece of string on it. We have some interesting decorations here, dead bushes, dead coral, and things like that on the outside. It's quite nice actually. Some barrels and things like that. Quite simple as well. Now, if we go into this house here, you can see that it's a worn rug in the entire house. We have plenty of barrel storage. I've taken actually this smoke feature, put it through the first floor and down into the bottom floor, and this is our furnace array, or our furnaces. Going up here we have a stair, coming up into the second floor here, or first floor. This is where it comes in through the wall and down, this big old iron pipe. Yeah, and I made a little stair going up to this window here in the tower. We have a planting facility here. Now you can do some things in Minecraft 1.14 that you couldn't previously do that I know of. You can place ferns and bamboo and things like that in pots. It's very nice. try it out, guys. See what you can find out on the balcony. We have a bamboo and we have a dead bush, something you couldn't place in pots before either, I think. And if we go up here, we have some nice bookcases and things like that. On the landing, we have an inner ceiling consisting of trapdoors and spruce slabs. And if you come up here, here's our bedroom, and we have a little stair going up to our vantage point, looking out over the fields as well. I've forgotten to place those windows in there, but that's alright. So all in all, that is the interior of the Steampunk House. I forgot to mention the kitchen. A little kitchen here. Kitchenette, you can say, as well. So guys, I hope you like this simple Steampunk House for Minecraft 1.14. And I hope you liked the tutorial as well. If you did, leave me a like. And remember guys, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment, and all that stuff. Tell your friends, tell your mother and your father. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!